Rubilux Rockfort Paints.
Next only human exploration is possible. We have a Gaganyaan program coming up. That is a human exploration only. So the missions are on. Before the Chandrayaan-3 launch itself, we characterize our landing site. Space reforms announced by our Honorable Prime Minister. It's a good move because NASA, their way of dealing is the government organization should mainly focus on research and development. We have to have a long-term survivability also, for which before the Chandrayaan-3 launch itself, we characterize our landing site. Another important point is the landing site of Chandrayaan-3 is 4 km by 2.4 km. Whereas in Chandrayaan-2 it was 0.5 by 0.5 km. Because Chandrayaan-2 time, the orbiter has to take the image. Before the landing it has to transfer to lander and there are some limited storage memory. So all those things we overcome in Chandrayaan-3. A priori to launch, we have characterized that landing site using the orbiter high resolution camera in Chandrayaan-2. We have loaded in that digital processing unit, which is used at 150 meter when the camera is taking a picture. It will compare with respect to the onboard stored image, and there is an image processing technique involved, and it will avoid the obstacle. That's how that entire plan was. So this camera, after the landing, the left side picture is before the landing, which is taken by orbiter high resolution camera of Chandrayaan-2. And this is after the landing. You can see the lander was captured by orbiter high resolution camera. And this is something you can see the visuals. This is how the animation is. You have landed. After the landing, you are deploying the ramp, and there is a primary ramp deployment, and upon which a rover comes on and solar panel gets deployed. It establishes the communication between rover and lander, because rover cannot communicate directly with Earth. It is always communicate via lander. And this is the actual onboard visuals coming from the moon. Lander has got one camera which captured the ramp deployment, and with several pieces that also was captured.
Compared to other countries, why India didn't send any human till now into space?
We mastered that. Next only human exploration is possible. But you know Gaganyaan program. We have a Gaganyaan program coming up. That is a human exploration only. So the missions are on. It will take some time to. We have that roadmap, and we will have launch very shortly. In shortly means I should not be telling when is the launch. Higher management should tell. I will talk about only Chandrayaan-3. But we have the program, Gaganyaan program, which will answer to your question. We have to have a long-term survivability also, for which we need to have a nuclear resources.
My question is, what's your view on big privatization of this space technology, as many oil people in space technology are against it, like Neil Armstrong. I was against it. Like, what's your view on it?
Recent space reforms announced by our Honorable Prime Minister. It's a good move because see now SpaceX how it has come. Because NASA, their way of dealing is the government organization should mainly focus on research and development. The production part, like for example remote sensing, communication satellites, it's no more a new technology does not require. So you have to offsource to the private players so that the market can be enhanced.
Usually, if an activity is related with more risk, then you may allot more time for that, or different time estimate you do. As well as cost also different. Is any other metric which you can are you using to measure the risk of activity other than time or cost or something, right?
Sir, other than time and cost, no sir, no other thing. Only time and cost only we are basically treating as a risk, sir. As you told, it's like a PERT only, sir, whatever we learned, because every activity is unique, sir.
Rubilux Rockfort Paints.